Picture neon-lit Beijing streets streaking past at dawn. In the glow, a blue phoenix logo flares. Luckin Coffee, the brash insurgent promising to caffeinate a nation on fast forward. But tucked behind that carnival glare was a burning fuse, a balance sheet theater ready to explode. June 2017. Former UCAR executive Jenny Chien and dealmaker Charles Liu vow to outsprint Starbucks. 9 pilot kiosks become 5 new stores every single day. Venture capital gushes in, $200 million, then $200 million more, then another $150 million. Valuation? From $0 to $3 billion in 10 whirlwind months. Investors cheer, cameras flash, baristas pump lattes at 9 yuan a cup. Far below cost, but who's counting when growth graphs only rise? Luckin pledges 10,000 stores by 2021. The press calls it caffeine blitzkrieg. Inside the chrome counters, economics curdle. Discount slice margins, marketing burns cash, and each frothy cup quietly loses money. Pressure mounts. Beat Starbucks, whatever it takes. That mantra hovers like a specter over spreadsheets. In April 2019, 1 month before the Wall Street IPO roadshow, a clandestine apprenticeship in crime begins. COO Jen Liu and lieutenants conjure a parallel universe of numbers. They mint phantom vouchers, slip them to shell companies tied to friends, family, even a fictitious Lin Liang. Phones buzz, QR codes beep, order numbers intentionally skip digits to mimic frenetic cues. A secret database, mirror image of reality, feeds finance perfectly doctored data. RMB 2.2 billion in make-believe revenue floods the ledgers. RMB 1.3 billion in bogus expenses cloak the round trips. From boardroom to barista, the Ponzi pumps on espresso. May 17, 2019. Nasdaq confetti. Shares open at $25, valuing Luckin near $5 billion. Reporters hail the Chinese Starbucks slayer. Behind the podium, smiles hide the knowledge that 28% of second quarter sales are smoke. By autumn, it will be 45%. Yet Wall Street can't smell the roast burning. New Year's Eve turns, but the books still lie. January 31, 2020. An 89-page anonymous dossier lands on Twitter, amplified by short seller Muddy Waters. 11,000 hours of parking lot video, 25,843 receipts, charts bleeding red ink. Allegation: Luckin inflates orders by 80%. The report detonates across trading floors. Luckin shrieks, "False!" But auditors at Ernst & Young have already sniffed the scorch. April 2, 2020, 7 a.m. Beijing time. Press release, blunt as a gavel, admits fabrication. Coffee cups crash. Investors choke. The stock free falls 81% in one trading session, $5 billion evaporating like steam. Nasdaq slams the halt button, then issues a delisting notice. The Phoenix plummets. A special committee scours 550,000 emails, interviews 60 witnesses, and confirms the nightmare: revenue faked, expenses swollen, net losses disguised. CEO Chien and COO Liu are fired. 12 more employees walk the plank. Chairman Liu clings on until July before a board vote ejects him. Regulators pounce. SEC fines $180 million. China's market watchdog, another 61 million renminbi. Class action suits swarm. Chapter 15 bankruptcy beckons. 2021. In a courtroom lit by fluorescent regret, creditors approve a Cayman restructuring. Private equity backer Centurium injects lifeblood cash and seizes control. By April 2022, Luckin emerges from bankruptcy, bruised but breathing, trading over-the-counter under the ghostly ticker LKNCY. Then, the plot twist. New CEO Jinyi Guo ditches reckless discounts, pivots to inventive drinks, coconut lattes, cheese caps, Hawthorne Americanos. Stores, now franchised, multiply again. 2023 revenue outruns Starbucks China. By late 2024, store count tops 22,000. The phoenix, singed yet stubborn, flaps back into China's caffeine skyline. But Wall Street's gate remains shut, and every quarterly report carries the lingering scent of past deceit. Luckin's implosion triggers congressional fury. The Holding Foreign Companies Accountable Act tightens the noose on overseas audits. Investors grow wary of growth at all costs fairy tales. Auditors sharpen skepticism. Boards learn that charisma cannot audit cash. And whistleblowers, once sidelined, prove they can topple titans with data and a tweet. So, what lingers at the bottom of the cup? First, hyperspeed expansion can mask a hollow core. Second, numbers are storytellers. Make sure they aren't fiction writers. Third, corporate culture is the true brew. If ethics sour, no amount of caramel syrup will sweeten the balance sheet. Luckin Coffee rose like a comet, forged counterfeit constellations, and crashed in public view. Its ashes now fertilize lessons for markets worldwide. Trust must be roasted slowly, audited thoroughly, and served with transparency, lest the next carnival glare hide another burning fuse. Fade out on steaming cup, camera pulls back. Sirens of trading floors echo. Roll credits.